Abbas Araghchi should be considered a criminal due to his role in the Islamic Republic's Supreme National Security Council. In truth, all senior officials of this regime are criminals and must be treated as war criminals. The Islamic Republic is no different from the Nazi regime. Decades of systematic killing, repression, mass executions, and persecution of religious minorities, Baha'is, Jews, and Christians. Wrote Mitra Jashni, Executive Director of the Farashgard Foundation, on X. According to information published by Iran Wire, a detained protester named Ali Rahbar, a 33-year-old fitness coach and athlete, was executed on morning of January 21, 2026 in Mashhad. Available information indicates that Ali Rahbar had been arrested in Mashhad approximately 10 days prior to his execution. In recent days, multiple reports have emerged of executions being carried out and of increased judicial pressure against citizens detained during nationwide protests. According to reports, Amir Qaderzadeh, a 19-year-old player for Sepahan Isfahan, was arrested for taking part in Iran's national uprising and has been sentenced to death. A close associate said on Friday, 16th of January, that the young footballer was arrested on the evening of Thursday, January 8th, near Chaharbagh in Isfahan. Less than a week later, a death sentence was issued without any of the usual legal process. He has reportedly not been allowed any visits or access to a lawyer. According to the source, Amir has been accused of collaborating with terrorists, despite the fact that he was only present at protests like thousands of other citizens and took no part in any violent act. The family source, emphasizing Amir's character, said Amir is a polite, talented, and honorable young man. Issuing such an irreversible sentence without a trial and without the right to defend himself is a clear example of injustice. A video released from Tehran on January 2nd shows members of the Hashad al-Shabi entering Iran to take part in the crackdown and killing of civilians. According to reports, a video of Taher Malekshahi, a 12-year-old boy from Gorve, has been circulating on social media, showing that he was severely injured during the recent national uprising after being directly shot with pellet rounds. Reporters say that on the evening of Thursday, January 8th, Taher was shot from less than 1 meter away, hit in the face, eye, and hand by Islamic Republic forces. He is now suffering from a serious eye injury. According to reports received, a wounded civilian remained motionless for 3 full days inside a body bag at Kahrizak, fearing a final shot from security forces. The account says the family searched non-stop for 3 days across hospitals and detention centers, eventually finding him in Kahrizak among piles of bodies, alive but in critical condition, inside a corpse bag with severe gunshot wounds. He survived by staying completely still without food or water, in absolute silence. This harrowing account exposes the brutal scale of the crackdown, the condition of the wounded, and the nightmare families face while searching morgues and security facilities. According to reports, Zahra Azadpour, 27, a player for the Mehragan Pardiz Tehran women's football team, was shot dead with live ammunition by Islamic Republic forces on the evening of Friday, January 9th, during the national uprising in Karaj. After 3 days of silence, her body was finally returned to her family and buried under heavy security in Islamshahr. A League One footballer, Zahra, now joins the growing list of athletes killed in the regime's bloody crackdown. According to reports, Sima Musavi, 37, a resident of Karaj, was shot dead with live ammunition on the evening of Friday, January 9th during the national uprising as she was being chased by Islamic Republic forces. Reports say Sima was targeted as she reached the parking area of her residence and was shot from behind. According to reports, Mahmoud Kazemi, a 44-year-old engineer from Mashhad, was shot dead by Basij and IRGC forces on the evening of Saturday, January 10th on Vakilabad Boulevard during the national uprising. The late Mahmoud Kazemi was a technical expert with a registered patent and the father of a 7-year-old daughter. According to reports, Mohsen Jabbarzadeh, a 41-year-old married resident of Tehran, was shot dead with live ammunition by Islamic Republic security forces on the evening of January 9th on Salsabil Street during the national uprising. According to reports, Milad Bahrami, a 38, a pro-monarchy resident of Marz-Daran Boulevard in Tehran, was attacked and shot by Islamic Republic security forces on the evening of Friday, January 9th, in the Gisha neighborhood during the national uprising and lost his life. Reports indicate that he was hit by live ammunition, which led to his death. Milad Hassanzadeh, 18, from Naziabad to becoming eternal. According to reports, Milad Hassanzadeh, an 18-year-old, was shot with 2 live bullets to the leg and abdomen on the evening of January 8th in Naziabad, Tehran, during the national uprising. After 2 days of fighting for his life, he passed away on Saturday, January 10th, and became one of the fallen. Before his death, Milad wrote a short will, a text that stands as proof of this generation's courage and a testament to the Islamic Republic's inevitable defeat. He wrote, "I'm leaving. If I'm killed or even if I'm arrested, be happy. I choose to live with honor and dignity. If I am to die, let it be in the name of courage and honor. Whatever happens to me, I want the news to explode like a bomb so I can become an example for others my age." According to reports, Mohammad Hajipour, former goalkeeper of the Iran's national beach soccer team, lost his life during the popular protests in the city of Rasht. Based on this information, security agents have conditioned the return of his body to his family on listing the case of death as a car accident in the death notice. According to reports, Ahmad Hashemi, 25, a pro-monarchy activist from Nimwar in Markazi province, was killed on the evening of January 8th in Delijan after being shot directly by Islamic Republic security forces during the national uprising. According to reports received, Hessam Nataqi, 25, from Mashhad, was shot and killed on the evening of January 8th during the national uprising after being directly targeted by Islamic Republic security forces and hit by 6 bullets. According to received information, Farid Ramazani, born in 1996, was killed on the evening of Thursday, January 8th, during the nationwide uprising in Tehran in the Arya Shahr neighborhood after being directly shot by Islamic Republic suppression forces. Eyewitnesses say that around 10 p.m. Farid Ramazani was first wounded by gunfire from security forces and fell to the ground. When agents reached him, they executed him with a final shot to the forehead. Witnesses add that after he was killed, the agents took his mobile phone and necklace, and after noticing a tattoo of the imperial crown on the finger of his right hand, they shot that hand as well, even though he was already dead. based on received information. Amir Hossein Izadi, 21, from Tehran, was shot and killed by Islamic Republic forces on the evening of Thursday, January 8, during the national uprising in Shahrek Vali Asr, Yaran Street, Tehran. According to someone close to him, a bullet struck the main artery in his leg, and Amir Hossein died from severe blood loss. He was born on January 28, 2006. According to received information, Manuchehr Bakhtiari, a monarchist activist and the justice-seeking father of the late Puya Bakhtiari, was arrested after a raid by Islamic Republic security forces while he was serving his internal exile in Bandar Abbas. Sabah Bakhtiari, his sister, announced the news and stressed that due to the complete cutoff of communication with the family, there is still no precise information about his place of detention, physical condition, or the circumstances of his arrest. She also noted that during his 3 months of conditional release and exile, Manuchehr Bakhtiari had been in the heart of the national uprising, the voice of the defenseless people, a voice that has once again been met with repression and arrest. A video recently shared on social media shows a female protester being brutally attacked by Islamic Republic security forces, beaten with kicks and a machete. A video shared from Tehran shows regime forces and plainclothes suppressors storming a building where people had taken shelter to stay safe, using various weapons. The footage captures the brave attempt of one citizen to block the attackers from entering, while security forces advance with guns, batons, and other tools of violence. According to the timestamps on the CCTV monitor, the attack took place early Wednesday morning, January 7th, around 1:40 a.m. These images clearly show that Islamic Republic's plainclothes security forces are using every possible means to crush and kill protesters, including pellet guns, Uzis, batons, machetes, clubs, and laser sights, once again exposing the organized and brutal nature of the crackdown on Iran's national uprising. A video with no clear date has been shared showing the sign for Nawab Police Station 108 in Tehran. According to the sender, security forces inside the station and from a nearby Basij base fired at people from within the building and from the rooftop. A received video shows that during the national uprising in Iran, Islamic Republic security forces wearing a mix of military uniforms and plainclothes and armed with heavy weapons are seen riding in several Toyota pickup trucks in the street and opening fire. One of the vehicles is equipped with a heavy machine gun. In the video, which was secretly recorded by a citizen from behind a window, the security forces stopped their vehicle in the middle of the street and began shooting without any visible target. In part of the footage, one of the armed paramilitary forces gets out of a vehicle and orders passing cars to leave the area. A video from Kermanshah shows a heartbreaking scene. A man holding a lifeless body of his brother, screaming, "We will take back what is his," as he announces that his brother has been killed. According to the description with the video, he was shot dead on Thursday, 18th of January, during the national uprising, after being directly targeted with a shotgun by Islamic Republic security forces. Residents of Lordegan honored the memory of the late Ali Khaledi, one of those killed in the national uprising, by raising the lion and sun flag during his memorial ceremony and paying tribute to the fallen hero of Iran. Raising the lion and sun flag.